Thank you. Assembly Member Georgiou, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Mayor, very quickly, I mean, there is a private sector solution to a lot of this stuff, which is for too long, local authorities, this building, under successive mayors, not just yourself, have effectively worked as charities for developers. And we don't fully utilise 106 and SIL contributions, for example, on things like solar panels on new builds, charging points, new parks. In addition to that, grid infrastructure upworks, and working in that respect. So as your London plan, the draft is coming out soon, we've got other bits coming out as we go along. Is that something that you can look at to help London boroughs leverage 106 and SIL contributions?
That's a great question. So look, I think I'll make a general point about local authorities. Some local authorities are less good at getting a good deal from developers than others. He'll know this from his personal experience. And so it is important that, we try and obtain maximum value from a developer. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with developers making profit. But it's a quid pro quo. What's the planning gain to the local community? And he's spot on. There's no reason at all why local authorities shouldn't be taking advantage of negotiations with developers to get good deals for residents. That could be around the renewable sector. A lot of developers already, because of the London plan, already do things like heat pumps on big housing stock and so forth. But I'm more than happy to work with him and other leaders of London councils and the relevant leads in terms of best practice. Because if Council A is doing stuff well, why doesn't Council A share with Council B how to make sure they also get a good deal in terms of a SIL, Section 106 or whatever?
Yeah, I agree. This is more of a comment, if I may, and I'm sure we won't disagree. I just think one of the things that could be helpful is where 106 SIL contributions are not forthcoming to help bring down carbon emissions with new developments and new schemes, that it would be helpful as probably greater collaboration between London boroughs and the GLA.
Chair, can I suggest in a non-patronising way, maybe the member can raise with London Council how we can work together on this in terms of we can get housing associations involved as well in terms of best practice. I think it's a cracking idea.
Assembly Member, the next question is in the name of Assembly Member McCartney.
Sorry, Chair, you threw me because it's in order. Thank you, Chair. Thanks for the question. The Milburn Review is a wake-up call. It's deeply concerning that 1 in 8 young people nationally are neither earning nor learning. Supporting young people into education, training or work is vital to building a fairer and more prosperous London and to ensuring we don't have a lost generation of young people across the country. The causes of this are highly complex. I met with Alan Milburn recently to discuss this important work and highlight some of London's unique challenges and opportunities. We discussed the importance of government, local leaders, schools, health services, youth organisations, communities and others, all working together to act and deliver the long-term changes young people need. There is no single solution to this problem, and many of the levers to support young people sit outside my direct control, and that's why I've called for further devolution in this area. However, I'm proud of the action we've taken to support young people within my existing powers. Through our programmes, we've already delivered over 1 million positive opportunities for young people. Since 2024, we've invested over £22 million into my Support for Young Londoners programme, providing tailored local support that has already helped 13,000 young people who were not in education, employment or training to re-engage and move forward with their lives. Through our inclusive talent strategy, we're investing £147 million to ensure training better reflects the needs of our economy and creates clearer pathways into work. And through our new AI task force, I'm exploring the challenges and opportunities for AI for young workers, which I know many perceive as a threat to their future. Through our pioneering violence reduction unit, we've supported over 500,000 young people and a further 130,000 with high quality mentoring. And we've invested £6 million to provide safe, productive pre-activities during the school holidays, alongside my new £30 million investment to deliver at least one late-night youth club in every London borough. Despite this, I'm in no way complacent, and I'll keep working hard to improve skills provision and help create further opportunities so that every young Londoner can access the support they need when they need it.
Thank you, and I think that you're right. The Milburn report is a wake-up call. In fact, I think of young people, for example, in the eastern side of my boroughs, Edmonton and Tottenham. They often tell me they feel very disconnected to services that should be there to help them. And I think in some respects, London is ahead of the game because of the work you and others have done to try and pull the system together. But the Milburn report does talk about the need for radical system change because there is too much underfunding and fragmentation at the moment. So can I just check that you are still going to be lobbying for that devolution in 16 to 18 education and career service in particular, so we can make a whole system work together better?
Yeah, look, she'll know from her work with young people the difference that could make. So what Alan Milburn done in the first phase, I describe it, is to explain the problem. And what he's going to do by September is explain some of the solutions, and we're lobbying Alan Milburn and his team in relation to, we think, two potential game changers, and she's recognised both of them. One is good careers advice. There should be no wrong door for a young person when it goes to careers advice. Many of us were very fortunate when we were younger, having a big brother, mum, dad, uncle, auntie who could advise us what to do, or we had a good careers service at school. What if you haven't? How do you avoid people taking a wrong door and you going down the wrong pathway? So it's really important for us to have proper careers advice, and we're lobbying the government about the importance of that and the importance of that being devolved to London. For example, the career service would know who are the employers with the jobs, what are the skills required for the jobs, how you can match up young people with the jobs being created. And the second bit, which I think is a game changer, is devolving 16 to 19-year-olds to the GLA and mayors across the country as well. We've made a big difference in terms of devolution of 19-plus adult education, big difference. Everyone recognises that, including the DfE and DWP. We think having 16 to 19s would be transformative, particularly for the NEET generation she's talking about. And by the way, if you're not in employment, education or training as a 16, 17, 8-year-old, that affects your life chances. And when you bear in mind what's changed, when I was growing up, you'd have a Saturday job. That give you soft skills to give you the confidence to get a proper job. A lot of those jobs are gone. For a variety of reasons we can talk about, a lot of jobs in hospitality and many people's first jobs have now gone. And that's a real challenge for us. And that's why I think if we could get hold of 16 to 19s, we could do some really good work to give people their first job, give them the soft skills and avoid that NEET generation. And that NEET generation, by the way,